And go. Hi, everyone. It's Vicky. Happy Friday. Glad that you could join me. Thursday night just was not working last night. Glad that you could join me. Oh gosh, hold on. How do I do this? Thursday night. Okay. I guess I have a little bit of a lag there. Anyway, working out the kinks. You know how that goes every week. Okay, I think we're good enough. Anyway, I'm going to give it just a couple of minutes for people to join me and, get settled, kind of like myself. Hope everybody's enjoying your Friday and is looking forward to the weekend. I know I am. Today we are going to be playing with the Walrus stamp set. So this one is called We'll Walrus Be Friends. I can't see the glare. I know there probably is one, but hopefully you can see that all right. It is so cute. And so as I was working yesterday, I just had this wicked creative block and it was driving me, just bananas. And I finally gave up. I was like, I'm coming back to you tomorrow. So once I let it all go, of course, I was able to come up with some cute cards. And Kristen had told me about a card that Dawn Griffith did on her site yesterday in the stamping pit, or glitter pit, excuse me, she calls it, and it was a pendulum card. So we will be making that today with this. And I used also, I watched her video and I watched another video by Ellen Houston. I don't believe she's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but I was just looking at the technique anyway for the pendulum card. So we'll probably do that one last because, you gotta wait for the big things. So, all right, well, let's get going. We also today are using Itty Bitty Birthdays. I guess I just want to show you that as well. So it just has lots of sentiments. They're all, pretty small and perfect to add to a card. It's a great set. I also have Itty Bitty greetings. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, so those are the sets that we're going to use today. And here are the cards that we're going to make. Our first card today is a cute birthday card. Obviously a little walrus. I got a smudge there. Pay no attention to the smudge. The other big thing about this card, I don't know if you can see it, but I traced the waves with Wink of Stella. You'll see me doing that later, and also on here. The glitter is sometimes tricky to see on the Facebook lives, or on videos in general, but it's there and it looks really pretty in person. And this color is one of our new in colors. It's Seaside Spray. It's really pretty. Really pretty. I kind of want to paint my room that color, but don't tell my husband because he'll have a meltdown if I tell him I want to repaint my room. Well, I guess unless I do it, and that's a different story, but I don't want to be the one to do it. Some of you will recognize this card. Last week, I had a stamp event down in Virginia Beach. I go a couple times a year, and we did our first Stampin' Bingo. So this here is the card that we did down in Virginia Beach. It was a mermaid, and we actually didn't color her just to save time. We just didn't know how the event was going to go, but I colored her in today. And again, she's sparkly, hard to see. But this is, anyway, where I got the idea for today's card. I literally just took this card and swapped out the walruses, for the mermaids for the walruses, I guess that's what I want to say. That DSP is the CS Silhouette DSP, I believe. Itty Bitties, Lisa is saying Itty Bitties are essentials coming soon. I know. So Lisa, I did not order Itty Bitty Christmas yet. I ordered a lot and I didn't order it, but I will. I absolutely will because I have the Itty Bitties and I love them all. Anyway, so I just switched out some walruses for the mermaid. I keep saying that backwards. The mermaid for the walruses. And it's just a fun card. This obviously lends itself, the designer series paper obviously lends itself you know, to looking like waves. So I think that's probably going to be the most popular designer series paper in that whole entire packet among like the world probably. Okay, so that's second one. Well, yeah, the second one. And so here is this last guy is, he's the pendulum guy. He moves. I have some fixes. So he does move, but I'm gonna, I think, make him move a little bit easier. I have a feeling I know what I did. He's so cute. And I had to giggle because what I did was I stamped the fish in Versamark, and then when I put the dazzling diamonds on it, the glitter just adhered to it because the ink was still wet. That's kind of funny, but it's kind of cute. It's smudging off too everywhere, but that's all right. Here though, I used our fine tip glue pen and dazzling diamonds. I hope those are still in the catalog, guys. I didn't look to double check. Thanks, Lisa. Isn't he cute? So I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Lisa, what time are you doing your video tonight? I'm gonna be out with friends. I'm gonna try and watch, but if I do miss it, I'll certainly catch it on the replay. But you never know, I might be able to hop in and at least say hi. So anyway, it's your birthday. This guy, he's just cute. All right, so go ahead and get started here. The Seaside Spray, I forgot to score it. I think I'll live. Oh, it's 8 Mountain Time. That's what? Oh, 9:10. Oh, maybe. Either that or I'll be in bed. Nah, not on a Friday. Not usually. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half. Scoring it. Such a pretty color. It's so light and refreshing. And they're in the holiday catalog, there is a new ribbon in this color. I know, Lisa. I'll just make them watch. Pam will love it. Renee will probably just, roll her eyes at us, but that's all good. She left at my stamping bingo last week. But that's fine because I had a great time. And Pam practiced bingo with me, so, it's not everybody's thing. But yeah, isn't this just gorgeous? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I have run, and you'll see me do this I think on the next card. We have a embossing folder, and it's waves. I don't know the names of this stuff today, guys. I didn't write anything down. I've been better prepared. And it's super cool. So if you can see on that, you can see there's waves. I guess we'll use, never really quite sure which side to use. We'll use this side. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and use some dimensionals to pop that up. It is even better. Get my girls hooked. Gosh, I didn't pop it up on the first one. That is okay. I meant to check, Lisa, if my order from the holiday catalog actually shipped or not. I hope so. I can't wait for that. So excited. All right, so this is easy peasy. Just gonna lay that right on top. And I have pre-cut the circle. Seaside Spray coordinates with the background, matches the background. And I used our stitch shape framelits, which I use probably most weeks. And I stumble on my words most weeks. That's funny. Okay, we're going to get the big guy. Where's the big guy? Okay. He just looks like if the walruses had a leader, this guy would be it. Oh, you did expedite? Yeah, my friend Kristen did too. It didn't even occur to me. You know why? Because I put catalogs on that order and I didn't think we could expedite any of the catalogs. And so rather than doing a separate order, I was just like, yeah, I can wait. But now I kind of wish I would just been more impatient. Okay. Mr. Walrus Leader. Probably name him Gus or something. I feel like these guys should all have names. This is what happens when I have too much time on my hands. I'm gonna let him dry for a minute. So what we'll actually do is we'll stamp the It's Your Birthday. We're gonna make this into a little banner. If I can find it, here it is. And this is also from the same set. There's a lot of stamps in this set. Okay. Sorry if you can see my hair. Okay, that's pretty good. And snips. Okay. And you probably know, but in case you don't, to make a banner, you can kind of cut down the middle and then meet in the middle from both edges. Although, there we go. Sometimes when I do that, it's just easier to go from corner to corner, and it seems to work just fine. So, I'm thinking about car shopping this weekend. Yuck. Say prayers. My car's fine, but it's older, which again is also fine, but it hit the $100,000 mark or 100,000 mile mark, and I drive a lot, so I'm kind of thinking I might want to get a different one before, just before it, I can't get anything for it. So I have this whole giant list of vehicles that I want to go and test drive over the next however long. I'm not in a huge hurry. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll end up with another Explorer. I like it. It just needs to have more pickup this time. Other than that, I don't know what I'm going to look at. Lisa says I got caddies also. I just gave it a try. Yeah, that's true. They usually do, and I got in pretty, I guess kind of midday, so pretty quick. It'll get here. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so we're back to Gus here. We're going to color Gus. I've used a lot of blends, and what's fun about these cards is I've used essentially this, not that one, the same blends for every single card. Grays, browns, blues, and there's a little birdie who gets some orange, some pumpkin pie. Okay, so I experimented a little bit in how I think I like my walruses the best. In my reading glasses. There we go. I used the light smoky slate on the body and the head, the main parts. Then on his little snout, I've been using light crumb cake, and where he has his little freckles. They're not freckles. It must be some kind of whiskers or something, but where he has his freckles, I just use the darker crumb cake, and I do the same thing with highlighting with the darker smoky slate on his little body, or big body. Okay. So then what I'll do is I'll come in with a darker one. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And I make sounds whenever I do this. I think that's good. So sometimes also, I'll go over that again with the lighter smoky slate. You know what, guys? I went out of the lines. So I'm going to try as my color lifter. Sometimes I go out of the lines of the blends and I forget about this puppy. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if it worked or not, but it was only a tiny little bit anyway. Aw, Lisa, I wouldn't. He's adorable. Just adorable. Okay. Light crumb cake. That's a little, I want to keep calling this a mustache. I don't know what in the world they call it. I think it just gives them a little bit of something, a little dimension on this guy, I guess. There. I did keep this one. Whoops. I colored the, oh, you know, I bet that's supposed to be ice. Guess what? We're gonna color it brown. It just dawned on me. Because I'm going to use blue for the water around it. I just figured, well, he's on a rock, but I guess it's a little piece of ice. It's kind of funny. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing with the darker crumb cake. I just kind of go where it's highlighted a little bit. I love that Stampin' Up! Does that for us because, frankly, I have no idea. I guess I could probably stop and think about here and there where some highlighting or shadows should be. But I don't take the time to do that. So for the blues, I'm kind of in love with the light Night of Navy. I've used that before. And then this one is the Seaside Spray, and it's the dark one. But it's kind of a really good medium if you go light Night of Navy and dark Seaside Spray. It gives you a good medium blue rather than being so super dark. Okay. Just gonna go follow the water, which will give a little shimmer to in a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna leave that. I think I left that. But what I will do is put some Wink of Stella on that after. Okay, so I'm going to take, I have, uh-oh. You guys, oh no. I have to go get, the circle that I put away. I'll be right back. I have to go get that circle, the die. Put it away thinking, I'm not going to need one of these. Guess what I need? Okay. So I think that's the right size. I'm just going to cut that off to the side over here. These walruses really are cute. They're cute for adults. They are cute for kids. You can do a lot with them. You know, the sentiments that come with it, birthdays and thank you and just a simple friend sentiment. Okay. Let's see. Rid of that. Okay. So another thing that we can stamp is the fish. Let me see. All right. For the fish, you know, I kind of like goldfish, so we're going to use Mango Melody. And I cut them out on the first card, but I'm not going to do that for obvious reasons today. I have 6. Okay. They're so cute. I want to make a card with just the fish. All right, so I took our 1/2-inch circle punch. Guys, I don't even know if this is still in the catalog. I should have looked better. And I'm just gonna cut them out in circles. I think I don't mind cutting them out. It takes a while for a live. It's just neater with the circles. I sure do wish this set had a not a punch, but some dies to go with it. That'd be a lot of fun. I can't even imagine what people would do with all of that. Okay. So it looks like we pretty much, well, you know what, let's go ahead and stamp the inside, and then we'll just go ahead and put it all together at once. I use, oh, here's the little friend with the little seagull on his head. Super cute. I couldn't get enough of using all of these walruses. I used each one of them, but I don't know that all of them made it onto like cards. And for this one, this is the stamp that I used from Itty Bitty Birthdays, not that one. And it is, oh, it's sure to be a fun day. And we'll use the Seaside Spray to stamp that. Hey Mags, are you on here, kiddo? Here we go. There, it's sure to be a fun day. We'll go ahead and color him as well. We're gonna do some blue. So Seaside Spray, keeping in with the theme here. There's no rhyme or reason to that. Oh, let's give him a little bit of a splash. The seagull is teeny tiny, so he will get, I don't know how that stays in the lines, but it does. So here's Mr. Seagull, and then we'll go ahead and color this little guy who does not have a name. I should challenge you all to name a walrus and put you in a hat for a drawing for one of the cards I made today. That's kind of fun. What do you think? You name a walrus in the set, I'll put your name in a hat and pick out a winner randomly and send you a card from today. And I'll leave that open until Sunday because it's an odd time today, and I know a few people will catch this later. So I want to make sure that's open to everybody. Name a walrus. All right, so we go with, I went Wink of Stella crazy on this card, which you'll see in a little bit. I think all of these cards have a little bit of glimmer and shimmer. All right, we can go ahead and put it together. Actually, so I tried to, well, I didn't try. I went in afterwards on my first card because, you know, you're looking at it and you're like, oh, what can I do different? Or what can I add to it more likely? Not necessarily what can I do different, but it needs a little something. Well, it needs some shimmer. I don't... It's gonna come out crazy. Oh, crazy, like, there we go. Okay. Oh gosh, my hair getting in the way? I can't tell. You can do a lot with this embossing die. I mean, it's waves, but you know, we have so many sets that you can use it with, and I'm sure somebody somewhere will come up with something different to use it for, because that's what these amazing stampers do. They're so talented. And then we just stalk them on YouTube and get their ideas. Make them our own. Oop. Okay. Little time consuming, but not too bad. But it's worth it for the shimmer. So for those of you who get paper pumpkin, this month they're having, and well, not this month. They started it now, and I'm sure it's good until, I don't know how long, it's probably while supplies last. I guess the kit for this month is, I want to say it's gift bags or something. And sometimes Stampin' Up! They get fussed at, I guess, because, people, some people want more 3D, some people want more cards, and it's Paper Pumpkin isn't necessarily supposed to be always a card kit. It's just supposed to be random. Anyway, so what they did this time, since they do listen to us, is they put together a packet of, I want to say 24 card bases, so that we can order them starting yesterday, actually. And it's like an add-on item. And you can just get those. You wouldn't go through your Paper Pumpkin page. You would just go through the regular, my business page or my shopping page or my blog or whatever, the website, to get them. And I ordered 2 packages of them. If it's something you would want, you think you might like to make cards out of that instead of whatever, it's coming with, I would probably get on that. Anything that's while supplies last means, well, oftentimes it means that it's going to go on back order. Stampin' Up's working really hard to remedy that situation. They've made a couple of changes with the holiday catalog. There's a few things that we can order, and that even if they go on back order, they won't go into unorderable status. Unorderable. They still may go on back order, but we would be able to at least order them, and they would be shipped to us as, they became available. What up, dude? That's Kristen. Oh, hi, Kristen. How's Hudsy? Oh my gosh, I spent the weekend, part of the weekend anyway, with her last week, and they have this brand new golden doodle puppy, and he is a dream. He's a dream. Here we go. He is good. He is good. Okay. What am I going to do? Let's go ahead and I guess we'll put on the happy birthday. I'm just going to kind of lay it to the side. I did 2 things just because I gave it some dimension. So what I'm going to do is find my little dimensionals over here and add that where it's kind of lifted there. And so Kristen, I said that for whoever wants to try and name a walrus, because I feel like this guy looks like a Gus, but if people want to try and name a walrus, I would put everybody's name into a hat, or a bowl most likely, but into a hat, and choose a name randomly to send one of the cards that I make today to them. So, but I was going to leave it open. I'm going to leave it open until Sunday, because I know it's a hard time of the day. A lot of people are still at work and running around with kiddos and all that. So I'll give everybody a chance, a couple days to hop on and all that. Did I do that right? Let's see. Why am I stuck on that? Okay, I think that's what I wanted to do. All right. I cut this extra long. That's all right. Move it over here to the center. Kristen, wait until you see the second card. I don't know if I showed you last night. It's funny though. You're gonna get a kick out of it. Okay. Sometimes what I do is I will take a glue dot. Yeah, come on. Temperamental, that is. I'm gonna take a glue dot to hold that down. Hold down the bow. I'm gonna be sorry about that, I think, because sticky. That's all right, it's fine. Okay. So next we're gonna add the fish. And the original card, like I said, I cut them out individually, but I think it just looks a little bit neater when they're in little bubbles. Not to mention, really kind of cute. Little fishies. He's like dreaming about bubble, you know, fish and bubbles. Little Gus having a nap. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna come up with some card to make with those fish. Okay. Roscoe. That's cute. He just kind of looked like a Roscoe. What do you think, Kristen? You think, here's the first card. You were probably coming home from work. I had those 3 fish. Do you like it better with the 3 fish on the bottom? Or just, you know, the ones on the top? I did not stick that yet. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts? Should we add the fish to the bottom? Yeah. I think so. I think just gives it a little, I like it both ways, I guess, but whatever. We'll go ahead and add these down here. And you can never have too many cute little fish, right? Yeah, I do too. All right. They're kind of bouncing on the waves. They're bobbing. Really should be like a puffin. That would be cute. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's go ahead and put our inside together. Hey, Win. Winston's hanging out. He looked at me like I was crazy when I took all of his squeaky balls and put them in the hallway. Mama, what are you doing? Let's play. There we go. It's your birthday. It's sure to be a fun day. Okay, card number 1. Without the smudge. It's all good. I promise not to send out the smudged card. I have a smudge here. Okay, so let's move on. So this is, whoops. This is the one, Kristen, you're gonna kind of giggle at. So, in the midst of my creative, whatever issues I was having yesterday, I was like, oh, I would like to use that blue paper. And then I thought, well, wouldn't that mermaid card look just great? So, oh, thank you. I took the mermaid card from last week. I already showed it earlier, but I'll show it again. So I think you all should be able to see both of those. So the mermaid card, and I colored the mermaid this time, and the little walruses. So super cute. Go ahead and put her up there. And we're gonna make this one. And the great thing about this, it was already pre-cut, so that was pretty exciting. So we are, let's see, I have everything right next to me. And I think what I'm going to do different in this one is I had some shimmer paper from last week that I made. I am doing 3, Kristen. I have one more. I have the other guy. Yeah, I have the other guy. I'm doing 3. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I had to save the best for last, and he's so stinking cute. Okay, so I made shimmer paper with the, oh gosh, I'm having word finding issues today. With the shimmer paint and some alcohol for last week, and I had some left over. So I think today what I'll do is use that for today's walruses. We can pick any. So here's 2 more to name. Let's see. This guy and this guy, I think. No, this guy. Yeah. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and punch these or stamp these, and then I don't know if I can get two. I don't think I'm gonna get two out of that, so I'm just gonna go with one and let it be what it is. Maybe I'll go this side a little bit more. Okay. Let's save some of that one, I suppose. See if we can do that. Actually, while I have it out, we'll just go ahead and stamp the inside. The inside, we put this little guy again. He's just good for the inside of a card. And the inside is not shimmery at all, but it will be because I'll add Wink of Stella. Okay, so they each had a second. I'm gonna go ahead and color them in. So again, with the light and the dark smoky slate. Ah, I did the same one. Darn it. Okay, so that's all right. I thought that looked funny. Let's see if I can do this. Maybe there's a reason why hopefully that'll work. Come on, big guy. All right, so we'll color this one first. Lots of coloring, but they go quick. There's, it's not a lot of detail. Thank goodness. Which I like the detailed coloring. It's fun. And sometimes you'll notice I'll do a combination of blends and like watercoloring, and I didn't do that this time, although I thought about it, but I didn't. Okay. Careful around his little face. Happy little guys. All right, and then, well, let's see. Go ahead and color him. See. Kristen, we need to get Sonia on here because Chevy needs to see these walruses. If she doesn't have them already, guess who's gonna have these? I'll bet you. Although he is happy with anything that she has. And then this guy. Chevy is my friend's son. We did, if you saw our live last week, we did one when I was in Virginia Beach. He's just an amazing little stamper. Okay. Oh. I was just gonna say, did you guys see my dark smoky slate? Of course, I'm not even gonna ask if that happens to you because I know it happens to all of you when you put something down when you're crafting and it's literally right in front of your face and you just, you can't see it. You have no idea where it is. And it's right there, like it'd bite you if it could. I'm gonna go over him again. This guy. Your holiday catalog shipped. Nice. Yeah, my friend Lisa was just saying that she expedited hers too, and I didn't think you could. So I didn't really even bother with it, which makes me kind of sad. I totally would have bothered with it. And so I didn't even think about it really because of that. Excuse me. All right. There we go. Whoops. Oop, okay. There you go, buddy. Okay, so we're gonna use the light crumb cake again on his little snout. I've seen him left white, which is cute. I've seen him done like light gray and then dark gray, which is cute. And you're not gonna make these guys ugly, so. Yeah, I for whatever reason, Kristen, or maybe you can with the holiday catalog, but not the annual. I don't know. It's okay. It's all good. I'll double check later. Hopefully they ship today. If not, they'll be here when they're supposed to get here. All right, and we'll give this little guy his water. And his Wink of Stella. Whoa. Coming out. These guys are all done up. We do have one more thing to stamp, and did I save? Well, I think I did, but I don't know what I did with it. I just put it aside. Now I can't see it, so. No? Okay. We're gonna do, sorry about that. I left, over here. I don't know. Sometimes white's hard to find. Or you don't, there it is, see? Or you just lose it. I thought I had left enough room on my other one. We're just gonna do another banner. And this one says, ready or not. Here we go, ready or not. Yeah, we definitely can't with the annual. All right. Pretty straight, we'll keep it. It's a keeper. Okay. Go ahead and make our little banner. Whoa, overshot it. All good. Oh, geez. Oh. These things are dangerous. All right, let me just do some repair work here, guys. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I can't talk and cut at the same time because I stabbed myself apparently. There. Okay. That worked out great. That kind of hurts. I put that down below. I'm just gonna add it just normal. So I have one more thing to stamp, and that's ready or not. We're going to do that in Night of Navy, which I actually meant to do ready or not in Night of Navy. But that's all right. We're gonna do just floating by to say hi. Boop. And another thing we need to do is give our little seagull friend his tail and beak, so he looks like something over there. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and let me not throw that down on the floor. Oh, I already did it. I didn't realize. I think I had it extra. So this, if you can see this piece close up, it's a wave added to it. Probably should have been like that. We're gonna turn it over, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna cut a couple of slits in that for the walruses to go into. You can slide them in so it looks like they're riding the waves. To do this, I used, well, there it is. Our old X-Acto knife. You can use any X-Acto knife. Obviously, anything sharp. You could probably somehow do it with scissors, but I would probably hurt myself if I tried that. So I'm not going to go that way. And I'm just going to cut along a few of the waves. Yeah, I went lower than I wanted. It's all right. We'll see, that should be good. And then we'll do one lower over here. Some people are so skilled with these. That was all right. remember back in the old days, people, that's what they used to use to cut. Everything was X-Acto knives. They're crazy. Well, I guess I switched out my plates before I was ready. Hey, Sonia, it's okay. It's a funky time, but I'm glad that you're here. You can always go back. I was just saying that, oh, you were stamping with Chevy. I was just saying Chevy needs to really watch this because these walruses are so darn cute. I'm going to use the circle Stampin' dies to cut these guys out. So I'll do this right over here to the side. Sonia, wait till you see this card. You're going to crack up. What were you and Chevy stamping? Okay, there's one. And we'll run this guy through. Oh, phew. Okay. Wasn't sure he was going to get the circle around him, but he did. So he gets to stay shimmery. Okay. But I forgot to cut his little paw. Or color, rather. So let me get that. There. We're going to add some blue. What did I do? I did the darker, the lighter, darker than the dark Seaside spray, but lighter than the dark Night of Navy. That was confusing. Here we go. So I did a little bit of this. Just around him. And then I kind of went over it with a lighter color. Baby cards with the Twinkle Star set. Fun. I do not have that set. Like no baby card stuff from other than old baby card stuff. This is about as baby card as I get. Well, so I think I did that up too high on this side. I probably wouldn't do that again. Just FYI. This guy. Dancing blends. It's funny. There we go. Kind of blend them a little bit together. There we go. Make sure I have the right tops on them. And so for the other card, I added Wink of Stella, but this is already shimmery from the shimmer paint, so I'm not going to worry about that. I am going to slide them on ends. This guy, let's see. I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on him so he stays. Okay. And peekaboo guy. So darn cute. Just a little bit. I'm gonna pull that over a little bit. And mind you, I've already have dimensionals on here just because I was gonna use this yesterday, I think. And I didn't, this piece, I just kept it for today. So it already has dimensionals. It's a little funky to work with. There we go. Hello. Does this card look familiar yet, Sonia? All right, we're just gonna go ahead and put it together now. Did Camille like the mermaid card? I think the waves look cute like that. Okay. Do either of you have any Stampy plans this weekend? I don't know if you heard, I said earlier, I'm going to go looking at cars, I think. At least a little bit. I need to start looking. Ugh, just the thought of it. Okay. But I must say, after we went to buy Bill's car, even that car dealer gave me some confidence because I told him I wanted this number. Well, he was stubborn and didn't get me to that number. He did get me to within 500 of it. So, you know, I was pretty proud of that. And he was like, wow, did she just do that? Yeah, this girl did. So we'll see. Maybe I can get myself a good bargain on a new car. I know. They have Kristen, the Lincolns there, so I'm going to test drive both, I think. Well, not I think, I'm going to. That's actually better priced than a new Explorer. I almost fell off the couch when I was sitting on the couch the other night and looked at the cost of a new Explorer. Holy moly. Inflation, people, inflation. The problem is that I like the size of my Explorer, but I really don't need a car that big. But I enjoy driving it and, you know, gas mileage. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm torn. And I really do like 4Runners. And I just feel like I have to go check Subarus out because they're nice. You know, they're the safe option. They're all safe, but something about a Subaru, I guess. All right, let me put this over here. Okay, so this one is done. So let me catch up here a little bit. I think, Sonia, you said Camille loved it. That's cool. And what are you doing for Camille's birthday card? I can't remember. Kristen, I know. I will channel my inner Kristen. I'll have you on backup tomorrow. Michael, I know, but the 4Runners, they're so nice. They're pretty. I know. But we'll see. Anyway, so here's this guy. And it's not necessarily, you know, I'm not necessarily going to purchase something tomorrow. I just thought I'd go and look. So there we go. It worked. So cute. Sonia, let me show you real quick. I know I've shown it a couple times now, but I wanted to show you how I colored the mermaid last time, or today when I was putting this together. I was like, oh, I wonder how she's going to look colored. It's really pretty. So that was fun. Okay. Oh, fun. She's going to love that. Now we're going to do the star of the show. You know what? I'm going to keep this guy. Maybe I'll cut him out. Okay. Fine tip glue pen. I found a use. Not my favorite adhesive for adhering things because it's messy. But you want to adhere some glitter? It's the way to go. Let me tell you. All right. So this is what we're doing today. And this is a pendulum card, a tilt and pivot, if you want to look it up. Dawn Griffith's video was a pendulum card, and she does it a little bit different where she has, you can go to YouTube and look, it kind of goes over the top of a rectangle, you know, decorated rectangle, and another lady did it with a flamingo more like this. So, but all you have to do is move it. He does move, but I think he's getting stuck, and I can't quite figure out on what. So that's what we're going to try and figure out. Maybe I just need to leave a little bit more space. He's so cute. Okay. Let me put this. All right. Hold on. Let me get my goodies out. All the parts and pieces. Pennies. I haven't used pennies since the spinner card. And I actually almost made one of those with this, and maybe I still will. Spinner cards are fun. All right, let's see what I have here. Oh, do you hear Winston? He's mad at his mom as I took his toys. I took his squeaky toys. And mind you, it's not that he doesn't have 1,000 other toys in this room. So he's doing okay. He's not hurting so bad. All right. The first thing we're gonna do, because I do want to let it dry just for a couple minutes. You were. It was a great idea, Kristen. Thank you, because I really love this card. All right, so what I did is, to give it a little bit of depth and color, I used the Brayer. I wanted it just to be a little bit different. It's the same color as a cardstock. It's Blueberry Bushel. When you're using the Brayer, you just want to keep doing this. You don't want to go back and forth because then it only gets the same area. So my hands are going to be all sorts of blue. That's okay. There we go. And I will go over this a few times to layer on the color, so it gets less and less white when you do that. Okay. One or two more times, we'll see. What do you think? One more? Yeah, like that. It's gonna be almost as dark as a cardstock, but it has a different look to it. Okay, get that out of the way. I noticed that it must be I had the two blues. I had Pretty Peacock layered on the inside, and I don't know what you call it, on the inside of the top. They make you an extra piece, you know, so that you can put it in there so you can see what color you're stamping, which comes in handy for classes. But I'm guessing my Pretty Peacock has my Blueberry Bushel. And I noticed that last night. I was like, oh, geez. My goodness. I did pre-cut along, but I'll do it on this, along here on some of the waves. So what I'm going to do is give that a second to dry before I throw it through the Big Shot. I'm going to go ahead and start putting on the dimension. I have no idea what these are called. But it's going to add some dimension because you need some space. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm going to trim it rather than... Okay. Let's see. Weird. On the bottom, and then I'm probably going to put two more little pieces there, but I'm going to wait until we get our little walrus guy on there. So I'm just going to set that aside. You know what we need to do is we need to stamp him. It is this guy. We used him again. All right, go ahead and put him. Hold on. And we're going to cut him out. So, strips. Yeah, the foam strips. Thank you, Kristen. What would I do without you? Okay. Boop. And let's see. What did we do for the inside? Oh gosh, this guy is so cute. So Sonia, I said that if you guys can name a walrus, I'll put your names in and send you, pick a winner and send you one of the cards that I make today. Randomly. So Kristen named big guy Roscoe. I named him Gus. Really, because he reminds me of the little... mouse from Cinderella. Okay. Go ahead. I was just saying too, these guys are so easy to color. And if you're gonna fussy cut, it's really not bad. I prefer not to fussy cut, but it's not bad. Let's see what that does. And of course we have to color this guy on the inside. Until I'm getting lazy, I'm just going over and over the same color. That's kind of bad. Oh, that's funny. Okay. All right. I was thinking too that I really want to make a card with this set with like some kind of different fun color of walrus. I'm not sure what color that'll be, or colors, maybe different colors. Oops, this is dark. I want the lighter one. So we're using dark, well, light and then dark crumb cake. But like, you know, wouldn't they be cute in purple, pink, something totally different? I think that'd be cute. More glitter for sure. Oh, I didn't realize you released it. Oh, too cute. All right, where are we here? So I'm gonna cut this guy out. This is for the inside. I'll worry about that later. So are you finished with the butterflies, Sonia? So every year, or was this the second year? Gus is cute, thanks. They, I guess, grow butterflies. Is that a thing? And they release them. Last year she named one, Camille named one after me. Oh, that was kind of cute. I think it was Camille. One of the babes. Bye, Vicky. I can hear them on that Facebook video. That was so adorable. Bye, Vicky. So what you're gonna do is cut off his eyebrows. Oh no. They give him a lot of expression, but that's all right. I don't think this guy minds. Okay, so to make the pendulum, wait a minute, let me think about what I want to do here first. We're gonna wait on the pendulum. I'm gonna go ahead and run this through the Big Shot with the waves. And then we'll cut the waves. We'll do that first. And you do need the new embossing plate. You can do it without, and there's a way to do it. It's just easier. Get the plate. It's not that expensive. One more and 3 caterpillars. My goodness, that's a lot. Okay. When you're using the waves, remember to look the direction in which they're, I guess, situated. I think I like them down here at the bottom better. Okay. There we go. See if you can maybe see the waves in this a little bit easier. Oh, definitely not. Maybe, depending on the way the light is shining. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take this up to my face for a second because I to figure out, actually I'll do it backwards. I think, let's do it from here. And one thing too, I'm gonna have to trim some of this after. You kind of just have to, you just never know where the waves are gonna fall on the paper. Well, I guess I could cover up more of the paper and that would be okay. I guess that would just be personal preference. I'll show you that in a little bit. Okay. Okay. So what we're ultimately going to do, you know what I did? I didn't like that white. So I took the brayer and I just kind of, made it blue. Ooh, that was bad. Just got blue ink on my white table. Okay. So what ultimately is going to happen is, really? Did I take that off? It's gonna lay like something like that. We'll figure it out. Okay. Now I think we have parts and pieces. Let's do the pendulum. Okay, so we have this little label punch. And that's what we're gonna use to make the actual pendulum. I don't know if anybody saw my Facebook post from last night when I was looking for the brads, which I have a gazillion, but you know, we haven't used them in so long, I didn't know where they were. I found all sorts of old Stampin' Up! Treasures last night. It was a trip down memory lane. Watercolor, the old watercolor pencils, and then watercolor markers. Crayons, watercolor crayons. They were pretty cute. All right, I'm going to use a glue dot. To hook this guy onto the top of the pendulum. Sorry if my hair got in the way. Straight little guy. Okay. And then I'm gonna, let's just do it this way. You can use take your pick tool. Now, I'm gonna try and go a little low. I'm gonna see how that works. I think, this paper that kind of gets poked out, I think that's kind of what's holding it up on the other one. Oh God. Well, that was a scary moment. I thought I lost my Brad. Emma Thompson, one of the ladies, I learned this technique from, oh boy. Can I find, oh, there it is. I'm gonna use this because it's longer. Actually said to, when you take your brad, kind of bend it over. Oh wait, we're not doing that yet. That has to go through here. I'm gonna make this a little bit more. I don't want it up quite so high. Here we go. Eek. Eek, people. There. All right. I think that's better. Okay. So the layering, we kind of want him like around there. So I'm going to put a little dot on that. And I'm going to punch that through. It's roughly centered. I went through a couple of dots yesterday, so, and I'm going to work that hole to make it a little bit bigger. Now we're going to thread it through there. Okay. And see if I can do this again. Lots of pointy tools. What she did was she just kind of bent it over a little bit. And she used that so as not to, so it's sticking up some. So this is when I'm just playing with it to make it, to loosen it up some. But here's the trick. Pennies. So you're gonna add weight to the bottom of it. I'm undecided if I want to try and add 2. That would add bulk, of course. Okay. There we go. Ding dong, ding dong. Okay, so let's put the rest of this guy together and then we'll see. It's still something like in there. I actually think, give me a second. Oh, I don't want to take it apart again. My hole probably needs to be a little bit bigger on the blue piece. I think that would really make it, but that's okay. So I'm gonna put this up just high enough to cover that little, to cover the brad. And my things, I'm gonna put a little bit more of this strip right here. There. Just to, I don't know, so those sides I guess don't fall down. They stay upright more. Okay. Okay. Boom. Well, you can see it a little bit, but he's so cute. We can see it this way. Go, little guy, go. Oh boy. Well, anyway, look at that. That's funny. Ay, ay, ay. That's funny. The whole bottom. Keeping it real on Facebook Live, folks. So now I have to figure out how I'm going to sneak one of those in there. Because I really have to. Okay, that's all right. It's all good. I'm not even gonna fasten that. I think that'll probably be fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and then finish up our card. Get this out of the way. I have a little bit more stamping to do. This out of the way. So we're using basic gray, your standard 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. And little fish. Little fishies. I used Versamark. It's cute. I'm just going to do it again. The glitter's rubbing off, but it's still kind of cute. So I'm just going to sporadically... Oh, that was bad. Did you see what I just did? Yell at my peeps for making a mess of my stamp pads. Yeah, I do the same thing. So now I have an orange spot, mango melody on my lovely Versamark pad. Oh, geez. It happens, even to us. Here we go. These fish. We'll just see. I mean, maybe they'll dry and they won't catch the glitter. And see, tail. I think that's good. And then on the inside, I think I used the Just Floating By to say hi again. It's your birthday, although I kind of like the other one, so let's do that. I'm just gonna do that, and then the blueberry bushel. It's sure to be a fun day. Go ahead and clean that off. And that's gonna go on the inside piece. Okay. I forgot it's your birthday. Guess what? It's your birthday. Especially to us. I'm talking. I'm not even paying attention to what I said. It's your birthday. So what's nice about that, and you know what's funny, I'm not even sure if that'll fit, is, see if it'll fit in there. Bam! Much easier than trying to measure a little banner, isn't it now? It's your birthday, we're gonna use some mini dimensionals. I probably don't need 3, but we'll go with it. My birthday. Okay. Oh, Winston. All right. This one will actually do the inside. Put that in because we're gonna have to use that glue on the outside, so that'll need time to dry. Super cute. Now, we have our pendulum piece. Ding dong, ding dong. I think I must have just used, you know what I'm gonna do? I never do this, and I don't think I used this last night, but I really want it to stick, so we'll use some of the fine tip glue. Oh no, come out, fine tip glue, we need you, like today. Oh no, you guys. Come on. All right, I'm gonna shake it. I don't know if that'll help. I hope it helps. Oh. This was fine yesterday, now it's stuck. Okay, but it's okay. We'll just use the other glue. What I would use though in the holiday catalog, I just don't have it yet. What I would use is they have the glitter, the glimmer, no, shimmer effects. What is that called? They have a sparkle one this time. And that stuff is a hardcore, serious, fun times. So just FYI, with all this sparkle stuff, I would use that. All right. Line this up right on the bottom. Sorry if my hair got in the way. All right. I have a piece. Well, I'm just gonna fold this paper. No, I'm not, because that has glue. I'm gonna put it there. Hold on, I have a piece all ready for the glitter. Okay. So we're gonna use the Dazzling Diamonds. So I went all along the top wave here. I might even do this to some additional waves. I can't see what I'm doing. You know what else would be cute on this is we're getting like shimmer, not shimmer, I don't know, they're kind of like snowflakes. So, oops. So that would be cute too. Okay. What are Dazzling Diamonds? Load them up. All right. And off we go. There. So that'll dry clear anyway, and you'll still see the sparkles. And some sparkles on some fish. Let's see. Are we dry? We're gonna stick. Super cute. Keep getting stuck. And it's your birthday. There we go. Can you see? Oh, I have to play with it, you guys. But he's so cute. He does work. Yeah, he's better vertically. So anyway, it's your birthday. That was the fun card for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know if you have any questions on any of these cards. I'm happy to post, measurements, product that I use, anything like that. So I hope you all have a super great weekend and had a good time. We kicked it off on the right foot. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.